Good afternoon, and welcome to the 2017 Summer and Fall Commencement exercises for the University of Colorado, Colorado Springs. A special welcome to those joining us via live streaming. We are happy to offer this opportunity, expanding the celebration to include our internet guests. I am Tom Napierkowski, today's Commencement Marshal. Life has many passages, the transitions from one period to another. Cultures the world over mark these transitions with ceremonies steeped in tradition. Commencement is an important ritual for the human spirit, signifying great accomplishment and moving on to the world of possibilities. Today is a momentous day. We honor these graduates' past achievements and celebrate their bright futures. It is my great pleasure to present them to you, the University of Colorado, Colorado Springs class of 2017. Please remain standing as you are able and join visual and performing arts graduates Deanna, Kirkham, and Silvas in the singing of America the Beautiful. The words to this song were composed by Catherine Lee Bates in 1893 during a visit to Pikes Peak and were inspired by the beauty of this state. Lyrics are listed on page 7 of your program.
Beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountain majesties, above thy fruited plain. America, America, God shed his grace on thee. Shining sea.
Now, please join the UCCS Visual and Performing Arts University Choir, directed by instructor Solveig Olsen, in the singing of the national anthem. Please be seated. Now, it is my pleasure to present the Chancellor of the University of Colorado, Colorado Springs, Dr. Venkat Reddy.
All right. Before we begin the celebration of our commencement activities, please join me for a moment of silence in memory of the faculty, staff, and students we have lost since our last commencement ceremony. The names are listed on page 15 of your program. Thank you. I would like to acknowledge that we have assembled here today a microcosm of our world. Graduates with us today represent many states from across our great nation, as well as other nations. We also thank those whose support and dedication to the university have helped bring all of our graduates here today. I would like to introduce select members of the platform party by asking them to stand and remain standing. Please hold your applause until all have been introduced. You'll meet others later in the program. Our Board of Regent members. On my right, Kyle Hibble, 5th Congressional District. On my right, Glenn Gallegos, 3rd Congressional District. On my left, Steve Ludwig, at large. Also on my left, Bruce Benson, University of Colorado President. Thank you. Finally, and importantly, I would like to ask the faculty, staff, deans, and administrators of the University of Colorado, Colorado Springs, and the University of Colorado system to rise on the floor, in the audience, or on the stage and remain standing. Commencement is a time for us to reflect, to support our values of contributing to education for our students so they will be outstanding citizens. The challenges of our world are ever present. As individuals, we must embody the values of the university in our personal and professional lives. We ask our graduates to do the same. We will engage in civil discourse, protecting the university and society as a forum for the free expression of ideas, leading to new knowledge and new ideas. We will use our differences and agreements to advance our community, nation, and the world. Our principles are the foundation of how we address both challenges and create progress. To our faculty and staff, you embody the highest qualities of scholarship and inquiry. Thank you. You may be seated. Graduates, I would like you to join me in a final assignment. Graduates who are the first members of your family to graduate from college, I ask that you stand and remain standing as you are able. Graduates who transfer to UCCS from a community college or other institution, Please stand and remain standing. Graduates who are international students, I ask that you stand and remain standing. Graduates who worked full-time or part-time while attending UCCS, please stand and remain standing. Graduates who volunteered in this great community, in your home community, or somehow assigned others while attending school, I ask that you stand and remain standing. Okay. Everyone stand. Few of us achieve a milestone, such as earning a college degree, without the support of our family and friends. I'm sure each graduate would agree that they could not have come this far without the support of very special people in their lives. To those graduates who are here today without family members or absent loved ones due to events beyond their control, please know everyone here is celebrating and honoring you and your accomplishments as a community. We all salute you. So, I ask you, graduates, to find your supporters in the audience or think about them and give them a round of applause. They were with you all along. Please be seated. Now, it is my privilege to introduce President Bruce Benson, President of the University System. Bruce.
Thank you, Chancellor. I'd like to add my welcome to the graduates, their family and friends, and university faculty and staff. On behalf of the University of Colorado, I'd like to congratulate you and all the people who helped you. Your degree from this great university will change your life forever. And hopefully, we've taught you how to think, not what to think, and you draw your own conclusions. That's what education is all about. As you start the next stage of your life, I'd like to share some of my thoughts with you that have helped me throughout my life. Listen to others. Make sure you hear all sides of the issue, and your ideas may not always be the best. You can accomplish a lot more if you don't care who gets the credit. And in every decision, watch out for unintended consequences. Stay focused on what is important and finish what you start. And think before you act. If you make a mistake or a bad decision, admit it, apologize, fix it as fast as you can, and just move on. And when you make an agreement, make sure both sides are happy. Don't always try to get the advantage. And seize opportunities as they come along. And if you have a life plan, don't miss opportunities that may not fit exactly in your plan. Think outside the box. Don't be afraid to take calculated risks to advance your cause, and don't be afraid to fail. You can learn from failing. People want leaders, and if you see a void, fill it. And when you become a leader, be inclusive and open, try to listen more than you talk, and hire great people who are trustworthy and work as a team. And know what you don't know, and be sure you have people around you that do know. Treat everyone with respect, and remember, everyone has a place in this world. Always lead by example. Do the right thing no matter how tough it is, and you will be rewarded. Be generous with your time, and when you can, with your money. And listen, be sure to remember your alma mater. Oh, come on, you guys do better than that. Contribute to your community, volunteer for projects you care about. You will do good, and it'll make you feel really good. In the end, your honesty, your word, and your reputation, your integrity are all that you have, so don't lose them. And don't forget, the harder you work, the luckier you will get. So good luck to all of you as you start the next phase of your life, and again, congratulations.
Thank you, President Benson. My name is Joy Vijayam. As student body president, it is my honor to look out at all the graduates here today and thank you for exemplifying the core values in the UCCS creed: purpose, respect, integrity, determination, and excellence in the spirit of excellence. I'm also pleased to acknowledge the class gift, a tradition that started with the spring 2015 class. Class gift contributions support several scholarship funds. In this way, the class of 2017 is paying it forward towards scholarships for future UCCS students. Those graduates who contributed to the gift are wearing blue cords today. I would like to ask those graduates to stand and be recognized. Please be seated.
Thank you, Mr. Vijayam. At our December commencement, we have a tradition of selecting a distinguished UCCS alumnus to address our graduates. This afternoon, we are honored to have Linda Hogan, Professor Emerita of Creative Writing at University of Colorado Boulder, as our 9th annual Distinguished Alumnus Speaker. Professor Hogan, tribal affiliation Chickasaw, has had a prestigious career as an internationally recognized public speaker and author of poetry, fiction, and essays. She has received numerous awards and accolades, including her novel Mean Spirit being a finalist for a Pulitzer Prize. Linda was one of 2 invited writer-speakers at the United Nations Forum in 2008 and was inducted into the Chickasaw Hall of Fame. She is a Guggenheim Fellow, has received a Lannan Award, a Native Arts and Culture Foundation grant, and other recognitions. When she began taking classes, UCCS was the University of Colorado Cragmore campus. The year before she graduated, Amendment 4 passed, making UCCS an official campus of the University of Colorado. As a student, she worked full-time, taking mostly night classes. Professor Hogan received her Bachelor of Arts in Psychology from the University of Colorado, Colorado Springs in 1972, before earning a Master's of Arts degree in English and Creative Writing at the University of Colorado Boulder. It is my privilege to introduce UCCS Distinguished Alumnus, Linda Hogan.
There were 2 buildings then. That was the school. And we all knew each other. I titled this, What Comes Next for You? Or The Human Maps to Growth, Fulfillment, Hope, and Contentment, or Your New Direction. You can take your choice in titles. First, this is in gratitude to the land where we stand, and with respect to the first people and love for this beautiful earth. Underneath here, beneath the ice, we've gone back several numerous centuries when we are standing on ice talking about the Earth. Then we must acknowledge your loved ones who have seen you through school in one way or another. Their support has helped you through this time of your education. Next, to your professors. Some actually may have worked harder than some of you on this journey you have taken. They are owed your gratitude and respect. Now, for those of you preparing your new direction, I would love to give you advice from my own journey, but yours will be your own map through a world miraculous in its terrain, with underground threads of communication between trees and birds that travel by the constellations and magnetic knowledge from above. Each of you will create your own way. For most, this will not be what you have planned. Some will travel as you've planned until there is a crossroad, and you will make another way through this world, deciding which to follow. Few reach the destination they first believe is theirs. My own dreams, when this was Cragmore and not UCCS, not that many years after it had been a tuberculosis sanitarium, my own dreams were to go into biology. But like so many students here at the time, I worked full-time during the day, and all of the biology labs were in the daytime, so I couldn't take it. Years after, I took comparative psychology instead, and that at least allowed me a sense of the ability to work at a bird blind for one of my jobs, to study animals at the zoo, and to do some of the things that I wanted to do. Years after a degree in psychology, I worked with handicapped children until discovering an anthology of contemporary poets that changed my life. I became a writer, first of poetry, then novels, then environmental essays. After years of writing and becoming a professor, I had an accident which left me disabled. Today, I was told I would never be able to work at anything again with a broken body, a serious brain trauma. But even as I lost my home, relationships, with a break in my life, I still wrote daily until one day something came together, and behold, it was a new book. Eventually, I was able to go back and teach. I taught ethnic studies, did my own research. Then I was writer in residence for the tribal nation, faculty later at the American Indian Arts Institute. Of all of my friends who graduated with me that year and the years after, none of them followed the map expected at their graduation. Most of us were the first in our families to go to school. We were tired because of our jobs, but when we look back at those times, we were at least a small community of friends. And we had many times of friendship and joy and companionship. And some of us are still in touch with one another. I hope you have that. I hope you have contact with your friends throughout the rest of your life. My own dream of biology came true with writing and research that I do, a book that allowed me to follow gray whales from their birthing lagoons to the Bering Sea for National Geographic, a biologist's dream, a writer with my last award being one from Penn for nature and science writing in the company of E.O. Wilson, Peter Matheson, and others I have greatly respected. But I have to tell you, I am still a beginner. I am still a student, following a new map at 70 years of age, and I hope you will be as well. There are times your direction may seem to fail, but never stop hoping. In this world of constant and historical chaos, constantly changing currents of winds, some will be hurricanes, some will be gentle breezes, but there will always be a new place, a new direction, a reason for you to continue. Change can become fulfilling, and contentment with life at each turn is the perfect goal. Slow down now. Take your time along the way to enjoy this world, those you love. Know these are just thoughts that might bear upon your place, wherever it leads. May your lives be deeply meaningful. I had a student who is still a friend, many of my students are, who in the beginning of class once said, "I want to mean. Do you know what I mean? I want to mean." And he was a writing student, and he's since written several books that are very meaningful in this world today. Nothing is more difficult than the times that your life feels meaningless. May you always remain learning, continue learning, remaining both vulnerable and strong as a human being, always looking toward a fullness of heart and spirit, awake at the personal, political terrain of every human being's way, every direction. I would like to read a quote from J.D. Salinger that I will end with, because I wanted to keep this short, since mostly you all just want to finish getting your diploma and go home with your family, your loved ones, and celebrate. But I did want to read this. Among other things, you'll find you're not the first person who was ever confused and frightened and even sickened by human behavior. You're by no means alone on that score. You'll be excited and stimulated to know that. Many, many men have been just as troubled morally and spiritually as you are. Happily, some of them have kept records of their troubles. You'll learn from them if you want to. Just as someday, if you have something to offer, someone will learn something from you. It's a beautiful, reciprocal relationship, and it isn't education, it's history, and it's poetry. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Hogan, for giving us the opportunity to honor you. We are honored today to have alumni with us who graduated 25 years ago, identified as silver graduates. I would like to recognize the members of the class of 1992 who are joining us today by asking them to stand and remain standing. Lori Oxtetter, Letitia Campbell, Belinda Grace Griffin Cornelius, Danette Grants, Heather Hellickson, Felicia Hunter, Linda Lynch, Angelica Lynn Pierman, Sarah Phillips, Stephen Shane, Rose Terrell, Ranganath Wiener, Yamuna Wiener, Jamie Wanett. I take great pleasure in recognizing all of these distinguished alumni. As the silver graduates exit the arena floor, let's give them a huge round of applause for their efforts in helping build the foundation of what our university has become today. Thank you so much. I'm also pleased to announce the induction of a couple of foundations to the recently founded 1965 Main Hall Society. This recognition pays tribute to those whose lifetime giving supported the campus in significant ways to help us to become the university we are today. Their generosity has endowed professorships, created scholarships, funded research, and named buildings. Though unable to join us today, I share with you the new members of the 1965 Main Hall Society, the Anschutz Foundation, Charles G. Koch Foundation. We thank them for their support and commitment to our graduates, the university, and the future generations of UCCS students who will benefit from their contribution. Please join me in thanking them.
Today, we are also honored to recognize graduating Army ROTC students who commenced service to our nation upon commissioning this morning. We also honor graduating active duty students as well as veterans who have already served our country. Will the graduating ROTC students, graduating active duty students, and all veterans please stand and be recognized? Please be seated. At this time, we will begin to confer the August and December 2017 earned degrees. We will do this in 3 groups. First, doctoral, then master's degrees, and finally, baccalaureate degrees. As the doctoral candidates are named, they will be hooded by their faculty advisors. Will the candidates for the degrees Doctor of Philosophy and a Doctor of Nursing Practice please come forward? Kelly Klebe, Dean of the Graduate School.
Chancellor Reddy, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the Graduate School, I have the honor to present these candidates for the degree Doctor of Philosophy in Educational Leadership, Research, and Policy.
Dean Klebe, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the Graduate School, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents, I hereby confer upon these graduates the degree Doctor of Philosophy in Educational Leadership, Research, and Policy, and welcome them into the community of scholars. Congratulations.
Jason Brosseau, dissertation, Evaluating Leadership Influence on Military Sexual Assault Prevention Efforts, a mixed methods approach to explain military court-martial convictions. Advisor, Dr. Sylvia Mendez. Patricia Green, dissertation, The Stories Within Our Voices, Black Males Navigating Educational Achievement. Advisor, Dr. Sylvia Mendez. Donita Torres, dissertation, Why Performance Pay? An Analysis of Predictors of State Performance Pay Policy Adoption. Advisor, Dr. Sylvia Mendez. Champs are ready. Upon the recommendation of the faculty of the Graduate School, I have the honor to present these candidates for the degree Doctor of Philosophy in Engineering.
Dean Klebe, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the Graduate School and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents, I hereby confer upon these graduates the degree Doctor of Philosophy in Engineering and welcome them into the community of scholars. Congratulations.
Sadiq Ali Al-Huwadi, emphasis in electrical engineering, dissertation, 3D modeling, analysis, and design of a traveling wave tube using a modified ring bar structure with rectangular transmission lines geometry. Advisor, Dr. Heather Song. Abdul Aziz Al-Zubaydi, emphasis in security, dissertation, continuous authentication for detecting smartphone owners based on app access behavior. Advisor, Dr. Jugal Khalida. McKenna Roberts Lovejoy, emphasis in electrical engineering, dissertation, non-uniformity correction using nonlinear characteristic performance curves for calibration. Advisor, Dr. Mark Wickert. Maciek Likowicz, emphasis in electrical engineering, dissertation, filamentary-based resistance switching RRAM devices for memory applications. Advisor, Dr. T.S. Kauker, hooded by Dr. Heather Song. Albert Rodriguez Marco, emphasis in electrical engineering, dissertation, improvements to fidelity, generation, and implementation of physics-based lithium-ion reduced order models. Advisor, Dr. Scott Trimboli, hooded by co-advisor Dr. Gregory Plett. Corbin Spells, emphasis in mechanical and aerospace engineering, dissertation, development of a transient thrust stand with sub-millisecond resolution. Advisor, Dr. Andrew Ketstever. Chants are ready. Upon the recommendation of the faculty of the Graduate School, I have the honor to present this candidate for the degree, Doctor of Philosophy in Applied Science.
Dean Klebe, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the Graduate School and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents, I hereby confer upon this graduate the degree Doctor of Philosophy in Applied Science and welcome him into the community of scholars. Congratulations.
Evangelos Economou, emphasis in physics, dissertation, liquid crystal-based tunable bandpass and bandstop filters for millimeter wave signal processing applications. Advisor, CU Distinguished Professor Dr. Zbigniew Solinsky. Chancellor Reddy, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the Graduate School, I have the honor to present these candidates for the degree Doctor of Nursing Practice.
Dean Klebe, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the Graduate School, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents, I hereby confer upon these graduates the degree Doctor of Nursing Practice and welcome them into the community of scholars. Congratulations.
Lisa Perlmutter, Capstone Project, educating primary care pediatric providers to impact perception, attitude, and knowledge of parental vaccine hesitancy. Advisor, Dr. Catherine Blair. Gwen Hicks Wudek, Capstone Project, use of a website to increase political activity in Arizona Advanced Practice Registered Nurses. Advisor, Dr. Deborah Kinney.
Congratulations to each of our PhD and DNP graduates. Chancellor Reddy, we now confer the graduate degrees of the university. Kelly Klebe, Dean of the Graduate School.
All 6 colleges and schools contribute to the programs of the Graduate School. Candidates will be introduced by their respective deans. Will the candidates for the degrees Master of Science and Master of Sciences in the Helen and Arthur E. Johnson Bethel College of Nursing and Health Sciences please come forward? Amy Silva Smith, Associate Dean of the Helen and Arthur E. Johnson Bethel College of Nursing and Health Sciences.
Chancellor Reddy, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the Helen and Arthur E. Johnson Bethel College of Nursing and Health Sciences, I have the honor to present these candidates for the degrees Master of Science and Master of Sciences.
Associate Dean Silva Smith, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the Graduate School and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents, I hereby confer upon these graduates the degrees Master of Science and Master of Sciences. Congratulations.
Allison Burrier.
Crystal Lott.
Andrea Draxton.
Sarah Heath.
Jackie Bennett.
Elizabeth Kurt.
Traveras Beagleman.
Chris Martin.
Gabrielle Tomaselli.
Lynette Kelly. Jennifer Robinson.
Will the candidates for the degrees Master of Business Administration and Master of Science in the College of Business please come forward? Eric Olson, Interim Dean of the College of Business.
Chancellor Reddy, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the College of Business Administration, I have the honor to present these candidates for the degrees Master of Business Administration and Master of Science.
Interim Dean Olson, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the Graduate School and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents, I hereby confer upon these graduates the degrees Master of Business Administration and Master of Science. Congratulations.
Hu Yin San.
Josh Johnson, Distinguished Graduate Academic Achievement Award.
Michael Didion.
Brianna Thompson.
Jason Floria.
Jonathan Douglas.
Tyler Carpenter.
Margaret Manka.
Bridget Van Elstein.
Chris Lawyer.
Paul Shebley.
Natasha Wright.
Alex Bayless.
Amber Sokola.
Boyd Baldry.
Chi Win George.
Alexa Sprouse.
Ashley Perez.
Ella Farlander.
Rita Mays.
Natalie Duval Francis.
Shelby Field McIntyre.
Ryan Briner.
Austin Lenz.
Will the candidates for the degrees Master of Criminal Justice and Master of Public Administration in the School of Public Affairs please come forward? George Reed, Dean of the School of Public Affairs.
Chancellor Reddy, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the School of Public Affairs, I have the honor to present these candidates for the degrees Master of Criminal Justice and Master of Public Administration.
Dean Reed, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the Graduate School and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents, I hereby confer upon these graduates the degrees Master of Criminal Justice and Master of Public Administration. Congratulations.
Mark Pino.
Cheryl Dillon.
Jared Heydrich.
Christine Marcus.
Kate Clough.
Janine Prescott.
Outstanding Graduate Student of the Year, Derek Wheeler.
Nicole Watson.
Daniel Burks.
Danielle Stevens.
Corey Sparks.
Audrey Ward.
Will the candidates for the degrees Master of Arts and Master of Sciences in the College of Education please come forward? Valerie Martin Conley, Dean of the College of Education.
Chancellor Reddy, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the College of Education, I have the honor to present these candidates for the degrees Master of Arts and Master of Sciences.
Dean Martin Conley, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the Graduate School and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents, I hereby confer upon these graduates the degrees Master of Arts and Master of Sciences. Congratulations.
Ariana Perez.
Renee Chatham.
Nafla Aldasari.
Christina Colazo.
Marnie Zabel Beechler.
Mary Noppinger.
Danielle Reed.
Brittany Beard.
Crystal Medina.
Hyeryong G.
Andrea Lessard.
Lauren Bermudez.
Michael Aragon.
Robert Stocker.
Kathy Sa.
Tia Galean.
Sean Vangel.
Sean Fitzgerald.
Will the candidates for the degrees Master of Engineering and Master of Science in the College of Engineering and Applied Science please come forward? Charles Zoe, Interim Dean of the College of Engineering and Applied Science.
Chancellor Reddy, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the College of Engineering and Applied Science, I have the honor to present these candidates for the degrees Master of Engineering and Master of Science.
Interim Dean Zoe, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the Graduate School and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents, I hereby confer upon these graduates the degrees Master of Engineering and Master of Science. Congratulations.
Jayadev Nair.
Ashley Whiteside.
Abdullah Samarkandi.
Divya Kalaru.
Barbua Gangade.
Ankifa Reddy.
Mukles Mosin.
Manu Garg.
David Araújo da Silva.
Anthony Badendorp.
Kelsey Thorson.
Cedar Kakulawan.
Michael Ben.
Christopher Epler.
Monica Azima Rovira.
Likun Shao.
Alberto Olmo.
Natalia Valdevicio Tamayo.
Will the candidates for the degrees Master of Arts, Master of Science, and Master of Sciences in the College of Letters, Arts, and Sciences please come forward? Peter Braza, Dean of the College of Letters, Arts, and Sciences.
Chancellor Reddy, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the College of Letters, Arts, and Sciences, I have the honor to present these candidates for the degrees Master of Arts, Master of Science, and Master of Sciences.
Dean Braza, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the Graduate School, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents, I hereby confer upon these graduates the degrees Master of Arts, Master of Science, and Master of Sciences. Congratulations.
Kyle Clark.
Caleb Rolsma.
Colin McDonald.
Zach Bricker.
Joshua Tangi.
Nathan Sidoris.
Barb Ely.
Joanna Deeker.
Alexander Archuleta.
Laura Lathrop.
Shivangi Paliwal.
Angela Martell.
Linda Lee Martin Smith. Doreen Scahill.
This concludes the conferring of graduate degrees. Will all undergraduates who have been nominated for honors distinction please rise and remain standing? These candidates will be presented by Executive Vice Chancellor Tom Christensen.
Of all the summer and fall 2017 graduates campus-wide, 272 received honors distinctions. These are the graduates whose achievements in academics are truly outstanding, who've dedicated themselves to the pursuit of academic excellence, and who've contributed immensely to the intellectual vitality of our campus. I'm proud to present these distinguished graduates who've been nominated to receive their degrees with one or more of the following designations: honors, special honors, distinction, high distinction, highest distinction, cum laude, magna cum laude, and summa cum laude. It is my pleasure to bestow upon these distinguished graduates the honors designations for which they have worked so diligently and with such excellence. Congratulations to you all.
Please be seated. Chancellor Reddy, we now confer the undergraduate degrees. Will the candidates of the Helen and Arthur E. Johnson Bethel College of Nursing and Health Sciences please come forward? Associate Dean Amy Silva Smith.
Chancellor Reddy, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the Helen and Arthur E. Johnson Bethel College of Nursing and Health Sciences, I have the honor to present these candidates for the degree Bachelor of Science.
Associate Dean Silva Smith, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the Helen and Arthur E. Johnson Bethel College of Nursing and Health Sciences, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents, I hereby confer upon these graduates the degree Bachelor of Science. Congratulations.
Andrew Archuleta.
Jesse Noland.
Elise Lopez, magna cum laude.
Vivian Feeney Filaire.
Nikita Pickerel.
Katrina Stockley.
Stephanie Dillon, magna cum laude.
Brooke Goodwin, summa cum laude.
Aaron Kuhlman.
Taylor Townsend, summa cum laude.
Dominic Crago.
Kayla Tanton, summa cum laude.
Chris Harrow.
Peter Malinowski, cum laude.
Adelaida Manor, cum laude.
Stephanie Scucci.
Jessalyn Wade, cum laude.
Courtney Stavang.
Sydney Feeks.
Sierra Gray, magna cum laude.
Ariel Schmidt.
Troy Romero, magna cum laude.
Alyssa Aris, magna cum laude.
Margaret Nichols.
Elfnish Eldicho, cum laude.
Olivia de Quiroga, cum laude.
Nicole Sadowski, summa cum laude.
Andrea Pfeiffer.
Teresa Meyer, cum laude.
Andrea Orth, cum laude.
Salome Heil.
Lena Olson, summa cum laude.
Addie Weeks, magna cum laude.
Selena Fine.
Jennifer Jansen.
Christine Dowden, summa cum laude.
Elizabeth Brewster.
Will the candidates of the College of Business and Administration please come forward? Interim Dean Eric Olson.
Chancellor Reddy, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the College of Business and Administration, I have the honor to present these candidates for the degrees Bachelor of Innovation, and Bachelor of Science.
Interim Dean Olson, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the College of Business and Administration, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents, I hereby confer upon these graduates the degrees Bachelor of Innovation and Bachelor of Science. Congratulations.
Caitlin Wilmeth.
Connor Beckman.
John Montgomery.
Jessica Gavino.
Brandon Dolingen.
Adis Richardson.
Brianna Luciano.
Jessica Helt, magna cum laude.
Danae Schaffner.
Rebecca Fox.
Caitlin Dugan, magna cum laude.
Connor McCormick, magna cum laude.
Brittany Hernandez.
Madeline Steens, cum laude.
William Liu.
Emily Roberts.
Chase Curlin.
Chandler Kolb, magna cum laude.
Justin Young.
Anna Goodell.
Jarrett Eller.
Joseph Polino.
Jared Menard.
Adam Ricard.
Forrest Huff.
Griffin Schuler, cum laude.
Ryan Donor, magna cum laude.
Samuel Staton.
Jeremy Charles Nelson.
Morgan Folsch, magna cum laude with university honors.
Alexander LaJoy.
Connor Povich, magna cum laude.
Gabriel Golesh.
Connor Flynn.
Riley Hugdahl.
William Buckley, cum laude.
Ryan Lynch.
Mitchell Horstman.
Jonathan Solberg.
Arsenio de la Cruz, cum laude.
Carrie Knox.
Michael Keres.
Danielle Bouchard.
Scott Hilton.
Catherine Umbach.
Jordan Palmer.
Zachary Prophet.
James Cohen, summa cum laude.
Sunny Shear.
Haley Deckent.
Danielle Deepavane.
Kelsey Rudolph, cum laude with university honors.
Zach Robinson, summa cum laude.
Sean Hendrickson.
Camry Guzman.
Stacy Williams.
Catherine Powell.
Isabel Mendoza, cum laude.
Jamie Flanagan.
Josh Hildenbrand, magna cum laude.
Mina Lee, cum laude.
Carl McManus, cum laude.
Matthew Radich.
Rebecca Miller, cum laude.
Zachary Burhost.
Kaylee Burnett, magna cum laude.
Blake Barnes, cum laude.
Eric Wilson, magna cum laude.
Alec Miras.
Dayton Murray.
Zachary Jensen, cum laude.
Jacob Calhoun.
Ajwed Assad.
Hannah Swanson.
Micah Locke, cum laude.
Annabelle Nippa, magna cum laude.
Roger Arzate.
Stephanie Houston, cum laude.
Heather Sutcliffe.
Ashley Eckert.
Melissa Cruz, cum laude.
Sean McWethy.
Heather Barr.
Kimberly Beach.
Bree Megas, cum laude.
Christian Rodriguez.
Brent Sabati.
Ryan Kraus.
Maria Valencia.
Jacob Sensner.
Diana Juarez.
Yui Dow.
Maxwell Theodore Aaron, magna cum laude.
Justin Hubble, cum laude.
Brandon Bulmer.
Zoe Zambo, cum laude with university honors.
Michael Rediger, cum laude.
Tamara DeLong, cum laude.
Oliver Rawls, summa cum laude.
Miriam Aldahi, cum laude.
Havili Aho, cum laude.
Davis Emais, summa cum laude.
Abigail Weiss.
Nathaniel Rock, magna cum laude. Paulette Martinez. Christian Austin.
Will the candidates of the School of Public Affairs please come forward? Dean George Reed.
Chancellor Reddy, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the School of Public Affairs, I have the honor to present these candidates for the degree Bachelor of Arts.
Dean Reed, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the School of Public Affairs, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents, I hereby confer upon these graduates the degree Bachelor of Arts. Congratulations.
Sarah Meesemore.
Janae Angel.
Rachel Hilton.
Ashley Whitworth, magna cum laude.
Mackenzie Topai.
Stefan Covington.
Ariana Day.
Nicholas Pinto.
Heather Payne.
Andrew Pelez, cum laude.
Lacey Watson, cum laude.
Kyle Pocock, cum laude.
Matthew Coulter.
Amber Thorne, Distinguished Undergraduate Academic Achievement Award, summa cum laude.
Adrian Steiner, summa cum laude.
Sarah Boyle, cum laude.
Eric Davis, Distinguished Undergraduate Academic Achievement Award, summa cum laude.
Morgan Buckmack.
Davis Power.
Crystal Javier Samuel.
Caitlin Luttrell.
Angelica Romaine Hammock, Distinguished Undergraduate Academic Achievement Award, cum laude.
Casey Rodriguez.
Courtney Duran, summa cum laude.
Gabriel Lewis.
Taylor McMillan.
Alfredo Garcia, magna cum laude.
Will the candidates of the College of Education please come forward? Dean Valerie Martin Conley.
Chancellor Reddy, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the College of Education, I have the honor to present these candidates for the degree Bachelor of Innovation.
Dean Martin Conley, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the College of Education and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents, I hereby confer upon these graduates the degree Bachelor of Innovation. Congratulations.
Janina Brown, summa cum laude. Kimberly Williams, summa cum laude. Avery Shulsky. Kelly Messenger, magna cum laude. Julissa Perez, magna cum laude.
Will the candidates of the College of Engineering and Applied Science please come forward? Interim Dean Charles Tso.
Chancellor Reddy, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the College of Engineering and Applied Science, I have the honor to present these candidates for the degrees Bachelor of Innovation and Bachelor of Science.
Interim Dean Zhou, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the College of Engineering and Applied Science, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents, I hereby confer upon these graduates the degrees Bachelor of Innovation and Bachelor of Science. Congratulations.
David Stout.
Evan Zorin.
Ryan Sosa Barrias with special honors.
Evan Danforth.
Ryan Christopoulos.
Hong Lee Soon.
Ryan Schulman with special honors.
Luke Stanley.
Benjamin Welker with honors.
Daniel Boyle with honors.
Zach Warnemont with special honors.
Noel Muckham.
Lee Barnett.
Matthew Marvin.
Jason Marquez.
Bobby Wilson with honors.
Carrie Sparks with special honors.
David Robley.
Christina Barriga.
Jonathan Dalrymple with special honors.
Kurdo Sharif.
Jesse Winternitz.
Justin Gallegos.
Benjamin Reveille.
Tyler Talbot.
Caitlin Haslam.
Ian Hersom.
James Crowell.
Michael Kennedy.
Shane O'Brien.
Nicholas Daniels.
Mohammed Diebel.
Alexis Madrid.
Taylor Badeau.
Megan Borden.
Noof Asa with special honors.
Jacob Thomas.
Isaiah Garcia.
David Kirschman.
Ryan Vandermolen.
Levi Maloney.
Zachary Eisenhower.
Cynthia Montoya.
Will the candidates of the College of Letters, Arts, and Sciences please come forward? Dean Peter Braza.
Chancellor Reddy, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the College of Letters, Arts, and Sciences, I have the honor to present these candidates for the degrees Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Innovation, and Bachelor of Science.
Dean Braza, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the College of Letters, Arts, and Sciences, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents, I hereby confer upon these graduates the degrees Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Innovation, and Bachelor of Science. Congratulations.
Nadia Rivera.
Glenn West, magna cum laude.
Molly Garrison.
Lakeisha Bellamy.
Kristen Hall, cum laude.
Curtis Syndergaard, cum laude.
Autumn Silvas, summa cum laude with university honors.
Krista Coleman.
Deanna Kirkham, summa cum laude.
Jake Hillman.
Camille Beaton, magna cum laude with university honors.
Victoria Futz, cum laude.
Ziadani Markina Eslava.
Jacob Christensen.
Miranda Mestas.
Daniel Boyle, magna cum laude.
Caitlin Henry.
Caitlin Littlefield.
Augustine Martinez, cum laude.
Mitchell Quirine.
Justin Zaber, cum laude.
Blake Whitworth.
Nathaniel Renix, with distinction.
Kayleen Furr.
Jessica Bonds.
Michaela Collins, cum laude.
Kyle Thompson.
Luke Bone.
Michael Maxwell, summa cum laude.
Catherine Stillwell.
Damon Williams.
Lindsay Hopper.
Richard Clinch, cum laude.
Kirsten Williams, summa cum laude.
Rachel Brown, cum laude.
Kaylee Philippek.
Kayla Marie Bender, magna cum laude.
Larissa Jones.
Raina Noble, cum laude.
Ivy Garcia Swift.
Amber Roster, magna cum laude.
Autumn Velez, with distinction.
Brittany Bartz, summa cum laude.
Ariel Ortega, cum laude.
Carolyn Stephen, magna cum laude.
Henry Sanchez.
Allison Andreychuk.
Kayla Barrington, Outstanding Undergraduate Student Award, cum laude with university honors.
Zachary Byers, cum laude.
Hannah Camerzel.
Monica Postma.
Taryn Ferdosian.
Summer Romney with highest distinction.
Caleb Long.
Brandon Curry.
Michael D'Addario, cum laude.
Jesse Campbell, cum laude.
Andrew Rippey, cum laude.
Sydney Hughes, cum laude.
Dixie Sintas.
Abigail Idle.
Lindsay McCrae, Outstanding Undergraduate Student Award, summa cum laude with high distinction.
Cameron Delmonico.
Maya Sinclair.
Caleb Quezada.
Sarah Smith.
Rafael Sandoval.
Stephen Hannenberg.
Genevieve Godek.
Mary Stiley.
Brooklyn Bowers.
Rebecca Schroetland, summa cum laude.
Stormy Daly.
Kevin Nguyen, cum laude with highest distinction.
Holly Stevens.
Katya Campbell, magna cum laude.
Nathan Anstadt.
Joseph Holdeman.
Evan Conver, cum laude.
Malcolm Gill.
Brian Weissig, magna cum laude.
Megan Kaufman.
Robert Linders, with distinction. Natasha Gillespie.
Adrian Bolin, magna cum laude with high distinction with university honors.
Lily Spencer, cum laude.
Bridget Edmondson.
Maria Gromko, cum laude.
Elizabeth Perlinger, cum laude.
Edward Heller.
Jacqueline Wilson.
Nicole Garcia, magna cum laude.
John Roy.
Craig Ward.
Derek Merriweather with high distinction.
Hannah Smith.
Christopher Moore.
Jessica Valvo, magna cum laude.
Miguel Robledo.
Colby Albrandt.
Marissa Campanella.
Sarah Orr, cum laude.
Samantha Marcelli.
Jefferson Morris.
Ashley Scogan.
Aaron Roy, magna cum laude.
Nathaniel Hodges, summa cum laude.
Darian Sanchez.
Tori Hancock.
Laura Kumesti Holland, cum laude.
Kurt Blos.
Nicholas McKinstry.
Austin Holly, cum laude with distinction.
Stephanie Guffey.
Laura Wolf, magna cum laude.
Brittany Hersberg.
Sarah Richards, cum laude with distinction.
Brittany Vihill.
Kristen Karras.
Kevin Headley, cum laude.
Heather January, cum laude.
Ryan Coleman.
Hayden Strummy, cum laude.
Tulape Ayuade.
Omar Samara, summa cum laude with university honors.
Lauren Kaufman, magna cum laude.
Aaron Cox.
Caitlin Parsons, cum laude, high distinction.
Kelly Denzer, magna cum laude.
Brianna Bliss.
Kelty Luge.
Irfan Mirhosseini.
Catherine Levis.
Brian Welch.
Madison Risley.
Colin Romano.
Kayla Estep.
Eric Sanguesa.
Jordan Taylor.
Shelby Bernicki.
Lamu Sherpa with high distinction.
Alexandria Fincher.
Benjamin Graff, cum laude with high distinction.
Kayla Hageman, cum laude.
Devin Miller.
Zachary Anderson.
Brianna Ruiz.
Christopher Foley, cum laude.
Morgan Bazona Ortiz.
Megan O'Driscoll.
Michael Smith.
Mallory Taylor.
Brendan Ryan.
Seraphia Land.
Irina Garcia Nunez, cum laude.
Brooke Sutton.
Julia Briggs.
Evangeline Stout.
Aaron Reeves.
Samantha Knoll, cum laude.
Joseph Holman.
Angela Hale.
William McCarthy.
Kent McGowan, magna cum laude, with highest distinction.
Malin Skates Weaver Holloway, cum laude with highest distinction.
Misha Porterfield.
Sharina Mills.
Michael Skillington.
Kiwi Glaspie.
Lorenzo Trujillo.
Ashley Scott.
Will Blocker, cum laude.
Timothy Garcia.
Leah Belgrave, cum laude, with highest distinction.
Samantha Quigley.
Angelita Flores.
Michelle Smith.
Heidi Aguirre.
Jenna Frazier.
Victoria Buffington.
Adil Khan.
Brenna Peck, summa cum laude.
Molly Sawyer.
David Duguid, magna cum laude.
Marina Atchison.
Samantha Mai.
Jameson Colasar.
Alexander Willis, cum laude.
Alexa Sahlstrand, summa cum laude.
Sabina Oakland, cum laude.
Albert Saavedra.
Chris Minot, magna cum laude.
Emily Schmidt.
Caitlin Triolo.
Raquel Castillo, cum laude.
Eduardo Pardo, cum laude.
Naqueta Bryson.
Sean Hood.
Ryan Janke.
Suzanne Scott, cum laude.
Kimberly Wynn.
Allison Lee Queen Williams. Marcus Famous Amos. Nathan Michael Rystad.
This concludes the conferring of undergraduate degrees. Graduates, welcome to the great extended family of the university. We are continually linked together as you take your place in society and as the university shapes its own destiny as one of the world's great universities. Sierra Brown, member of Students Today, Alumni Tomorrow, will now make a few comments and initiate all of you into the Alumni Association.
Those graduates who are members of families with multiple generations of alumni having attended UCCS are wearing black, gold, silver colored colors today. I ask those graduates and their family members in the audience to stand. We are also honored to recognize all other alumni joining us today. I ask all additional alumni in the audience to rise. Please join me in recognizing all these graduates and alumni. Please be seated. Graduates who have completed the UCCS Mountain Lion Traditions Challenge are wearing black and gold Traditions Keeper medals. These graduates have demonstrated the highest level of commitment to upholding traditions that will inspire future generations to show their mountain lion pride. I ask those graduates to stand and be recognized. All graduates, please rise. It is my pleasure to officially recognize you as new alumni of the University of Colorado Springs. You join the ranks of nearly 45,000 graduates who have earned a degree at this campus of the University of Colorado. As you have seen, many are with us today. Alumni continue to be an important link to our university. Many of you will remain here, providing connection between our university and the community. Others will leave, But as graduates, you will all share one commonality, a lifelong bond with your alma mater. We will continue to keep you connected to the university in the years to come. In return, we seek your involvement and support, not only to keep your alma mater strong, but to make her stronger. The Alumni and Friends Association is proud to congratulate the class of 2017 on your great achievement and wish you nothing but success in the years to come.
It is an honored tradition at University of Colorado commencement ceremonies to read the charge to the graduates given first by the late CU President George Norlin to the class of 1935. Dr. Norlin was a professor of Greek at CU from 1899 to 1942. For 23 of those years, he served as president of the university, and the library he helped plan during that time now bears his name. His legacy at CU includes having dared to speak out as an eloquent champion of democracy and human equality during a time when serious threats to those principles across the nation and in the world were at play. In 1924, the governor of Colorado reportedly took daily orders from the Ku Klux Klan, which controlled the legislature. One of those orders went to President Norlin, who was told to rid the faculty of all Catholics and Jews. Norlin refused, and the university received little funds for that year. CU barely survived. Later, in the early 1930s, President Norlin publicly denounced Hitler's Nazi regime in Germany. He devoted his career to two great causes: the life of the mind and love of this university, which he articulated in this charge to CU graduates. Graduates, please remain standing and hear the words of the charge to the graduates as delivered by Regent Hybl.
You are now certified to the world at large as alumni of the university. She is your kindly mother, and you her cherished sons and daughters. This exercise denotes not your severance from her, but your union with her. Commencement does not mean, as many wrongly think, the breaking of ties and the beginning of a life apart. Rather, it marks your initiation in the fullest sense into the fellowship of the university. As bearers of her torch, as centers of her influence, as promoters of her spirit. The university is not the campus, not the buildings on the campus, nor the faculties, not the students of any one time, not one of these or all of them. The university consists of all who come into and go forth from her halls, who are touched by her influence and who carry on her spirit. Wherever you go, the university goes with you. Wherever you are at work, the university is at work. What the university purposes to be, what it must always strive to be, is represented on its seal, which is stamped on your diplomas, a lamp in the hands of youth. If its light shines not in you and from you, how great is its darkness? But if it shines in you today and in the thousands before you, who can measure its power? With hope and faith, I welcome you into this fellowship. I bid you farewell, only in the sense that I hope that you fare well. You go forth, but not from us. We remain, but not severed from you. God go with you and be with you and us.
Thank you, Regent Hybl. Our sincere thanks to all who made this commencement a success. We especially appreciate the talented efforts of pianist Kelly Zerker, the Visual and Performing Arts String Quartet and Honors Jazz Ensemble under the direction of Music Program Coordinator Cullen McAllister, and the Visual and Performing Arts University Choir for providing the music today. Thank you. And now, in the simple but satisfying tradition, undergraduates who have not already done so, move your tassel from the right side to the left side of your mortarboard. Now, please join visual and performing arts music instructor Solveig Olsen in singing the alma mater. The words are listed on page 7 of your program. This concludes our formal exercises. Graduates, before we end, we have a final assignment for those with a cell phone. We would like you to take a selfie and share it on social media with the hashtag UCCS 2017, or email it to alumni@uccs.edu. Photos we receive will be posted on the Alumni and Friends Association Facebook, where you can tag yourself to share with friends and family. And on the subject of photos, Grad Images photographers wearing red vests will be circulating around the venue following the ceremony to capture candid photographs of our graduates with their loved ones. Feel free to ask one to snap some shots before you leave. Audience, once the stage party and faculty exit, feel free to enter the arena floor to meet your graduate. Thank you for attending UCCS's 2017 commencement ceremony.